Who is that?
Grandpa Simpson.
Oh, this is squeaky one. Squeaky.
You're a bit squeaky.
Your face is
Are we really doing this?
Listen, we are here. We are doing this.
Holy crap. Welcome, everybody, back to the
we
podcast.
were on hiatus.
Well, we
are back now.
We got a couple holidays landed on our broadcasting day, but of course we're making a triumphant return here with the ever awesome Rachel Litfin.
What is lit may never die.
Huzzah!
Right. And then of course we have Chris Mother effing Villain over here. Look at him, sound effects too extraordinaire. Michael Winslow understudy over here. Oh, welcome back to the show, buddy. How you doing?
Dude, I'm so good right now.
Unanimous reviews the last time you were here by everybody.
Oh my gosh.
You're still one of our best shows
Yeah.
today.
Okay, well listen.
Send out the love.
I don't even know who those people were, but I love them. And I love you guys, so it's a win-win.
Well, everybody, welcome to the Botcast. We are, of course, your source for nerdy entertainment, talking about everything nerddom here that we do at Nerdbot. Of course, if you want to find out everything that we do, you can find it at nerdbot.com. Chris Villain, do you want to throw out your website links just so everybody knows how to get a hold of you?
For sure. You guys, you can find me on Instagram at Chris Villain. Also on YouTube, if you just type in Chris Villain, this face will come up.
Yeah. Oh, and there's really great videos, millions of views. Please check them out. They're really, really great. Without too much further ado, I also want to indicate that this show is going to be one of our other giveaway shows because we only gave away one figure last time.
Before we went on hiatus.
But this is it's the perfect time because now we have we still have some more of these Wonder Woman figures that we're going to be giving out, and they're courtesy of a one Mr. Paul Mart store. So you can make sure to check him out. You can follow the web address here, Paul Mart store. These are die-cast metal figures, and they're like really high quality.
Wait, they're metal?
Yeah, they're metal. They're die-cast, so it's like they're really nice.
Right.
Yeah, they're really pretty. That one's really pretty.
This one's super pretty.
Yeah, so they do all kinds like Batman.
I want it.
So check them out, all right? And we're going to be giving one of these away, a couple of these away today.
Can I win the giveaway?
You can't. I think that one's already given away. We have to still send them out when we send them all out together. But I'll get you one.
If this goes missing, it's I didn't take it.
Yeah, if it goes missing, someone who out there is going to have to come find Chris Villain, and then it's going to be on.
These are lies. Fed you by Aries.
Traitor! That's you. Don't forget about that one. I have that one saved for you. But of course, Rachel, detail us here where you brought some of the cosplay out.
Come on now.
Come on.
I am Wonder Woman.
That's it. That's all you get.
Gal Gadot is my spirit animal.
This has been you for like 2 weeks.
I have not taken this off for like 2 months.
Please shower.
She never said that she didn't shower. She just never takes that off while she showers.
No, well, you'd have to assume.
I'm like a goddess into the water.
She has to do it to preserve the volume.
So I'm wearing a few pieces of my Wonder Woman cosplay. Many of you who follow me will know Wonder Woman's been my big thing lately. Shocker. I really didn't think this movie would get as big as it did, but we were all tentative about it. Like
I think we kind of knew it. The problem was that it wasn't getting promoted as well, so we weren't feeling it that way.
Yeah.
But we all knew that it was going to be a better movie, kind of in that same reason.
Yeah, and so I'm just like I'm still so hype from Friday night when I saw it.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys know so much about the movie. You guys got to see the movie. I haven't yet. I got car stricken the other day. But what we're yes.
You
thank
got what?
My car. I had to work on my car. Like it just broke.
It sounded like you got in like a car wreck.
I said car stricken, but I guess like it was like
Wait, are you okay?
stricken.
I was about to fight someone.
Emotionally, my Honda Civic has been better. Yes.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page.
But I think part of the giveaway, I'll let you guys come up with like trivia questions.
Woo!
And then that way we'll let Chris Villain pick the winner maybe. This is going to be fun. I'm
super excited.
Yeah, but mostly we're going to keep the show Wonder Woman centric because it did drop. Everybody's in love with it. Everyone's in love with Gal Gadot.
With her.
Right?
I was super. I had my reservation.
JK.
Turn that down.
Lies,
It's not me.
lies.
It's not me.
Lies.
I had my reservations about Gal Gadot when they first brought her on. Then, Batman versus Superman, she was okay. I was feeling her, but I wasn't sure how she was going to carry a movie.
You were prejudging, like most people.
I was pretty judgy.
Oh
my gosh, you guys.
Are we going in right now? Because
not yet.
Hold off. Let's
We still got to get to news, but
once it opens, it doesn't close.
Oh my God!
Just so you know,
are we doing phrasing?
I'm doing phrasing because.
By the way, what are we sponsored by tonight?
This stream brought to you by Bed Bull.
It's pretty good. It's sponsoriously good.
It gives you pillows. What would it give you?
Wings?
But we said it gives you bings last time.
Bings?
I don't know.
It would give you, if it's Bed Bull, it would give you bings.
Or beds. I don't know. Maybe we should make that a giveaway question. What does Bed Bull give you?
What does Bed Bull give?
Other than diarrhea because of the sugar content.
Regrets.
Bed Bull
Shame.
gives you
High
regret.
blood pressure.
Oh my God. Send help. Send help.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I mean, just let's get some of the comments out of the way because people are talking about Wonder Woman, obviously.
All
and of course, if you have things to say about Wonder Woman, throw them out for us. We're going to be reading comments about Wonder Woman all night. Anything related to that.
All right. So we've got Tori who's joined us since we went live. Hi, Tori. Want to give you a shout out.
I love you, Tori. Actually, no, Tori.
Do you?
I do. I love
she
Tori.
She's like a sweetie.
Yeah.
We got Kate Harris who has joined us. We got Cindy Rios, our beloved Jack Pacage. Hey, boy.
So early.
Hi, Rob. We got Frances Alvarez. Aw, thank you, Frances. She goes, Rachel, you look amazing in your Wonder Woman cosplay as wicked.
She's just saying that. She's just saying that.
Nothing we don't already know.
Shut your kid, Anthony. Nobody asked you. Wonder Woman has been, Tori McKenna goes, Wonder Woman has been my hero since I was 4.
Ah, there you go.
Absolutely.
Nice.
When I was little, my mom used to call me Wonder Woman all the time, even though I was a Supergirl fan. And I was just like, yeah, Mom, okay. But like my mom loved Linda Carter's Wonder Woman and everything.
Didn't she also call you the Tasmanian Devil, too?
That was my brother.
Oh, okay.
Hi, other little Finn.
Tasfin, I guess.
But me running around as Wonder Woman now, and I show my mom all my pictures and stuff, like she just loves it. She eats it up. Her daughter runs around now as her favorite superhero.
Kill me!
I have to say,
That's
Wonder
too
Woman
cute.
is quickly becoming my favorite female superhero,
Nice.
hands down.
Awesome.
Wendy Lou goes, the Wonder Woman movie was amazing.
Okay.
Kate Harris says, it gives you wings, boy. We can't use that. It's trademark.
I know. In fact, Red Bull will send their lawyers to you immediately after that posting. So
don't answer the door.
Lawyer up, if I were you.
All right, so that's pretty much it for the comments right now.
You want to get to the news? I know you got some soft news, but it all leads back into Wonder Woman.
We're gonna be.
You just let me know when you want to pull the trigger.
Tell me when to go.
Well, I want to play this. At least play Rachel's news theme song so we can get the money out of the way.
Hey guys, we're gonna do the news now. It's kind of a slow news week.
Hold on, my mind is still blown by this theme song.
Nerd-wise, it was a slow news week. Dun, 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 dun. I know.
I kind of feel like nothing mattered except for Wonder Woman, but
oh, wow.
But I'm so hyped right now.
All the hype.
No, I'm like literally so fangirly right now. First up in our nerd news, Tom Holland, the new Spider-Man. He's taken on the Spider-Man mantle.
I'm doing a good job, by the way.
I love him.
Like it.
Yeah.
I really love him.
I could take Chris Villain as a Spider-Man as well. But
Dude,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Marvel. I'm just saying.
For our very own fan cast, oh, God, you would have been such a cute Spider-Man.
I'm just saying, it's not too late, Marvel. Tom Holland.
Tom Holland has an unfortunate accident.
To correct your mistakes.
We can fix all of the problems right now.
I think Andrew Garfield did a great job as Spider-Man. I liked his Spider-Man. Tom Holland, I love. Because he's actually like a teenager. I mean, he's like a kid.
You know what, though?
He's
it's not just that, though, but he sells it. Like,
and he sells
it as if you believe Spider-Man could have been that teenager.
Like, he's like, I think Tom's like 20, 21 right now, but he's got such a baby face and such a young inflection to his stuff. I really believe the kid's like 15, 16 years old.
For the longest time, Spider-Man had like an older appeal, even in the comic books. Yeah. Like he was like an older tennis player, you know?
Here's the thing.
He's supposed to be like 17. He looks like he's 32.
I feel like Tobey Maguire was a great Peter Parker, not a good Spider-Man. I think Andrew Garfield was an amazing Spider-Man. He could pass for Peter Parker. Tom Holland's killing them both.
Yeah, Tom Holland.
That's it right there. That's it right there. Well, our awesome guy Tom Holland also has a heart of gold. He visited the LA Children's Hospital this week dressed as Spider-Man.
Oh, that's cool.
And made so many kids' dreams come true. He
pissed off the regular guy that shows up as Spider-Man at that hospital. That guy was really mad. He's like, come on, dude.
He's out of job.
I canceled golf for this.
Sorry, cosplayers, you're out of luck. Tom Holland.
He was definitely like chucking some flips in the hallways too.
Oh, really?
He was.
He was doing it.
Like,
wow.
He's actually,
he brought the acrobat team out.
No, he really he's been working out for the role. He's been working on his acrobats. Like, he's really taking it seriously.
Yeah.
And when he was visiting those kids, I mean, he had like markers that would stick to his hands and stuff, and like make them bleed. Really, scale up walls. Like, he did it all, and like all in Peter Parker character, all in Spider-Man, and I just. Like, that warms my heart. So props to you, Tom Holland.
We love
Round
you.
of applause. Yeah. Tom Holland's Bay.
Okay, Tom Holland.
There it is.
You've earned this digital applause.
You have our nerd salutes tonight.
Yes.
Anybody comment?
Also, people pick your favorite Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure no one's going to say Andrew Garfield, but I'm pretty sure.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I would pick Andrew Garfield over Tobey Maguire.
Really?
I think I would.
Wait, is Toby
really?
third?
You know what?
No.
Listen. Third is not a bad place to be.
Raimi would not be happy with you.
The rankings they're so close. How am I supposed to decide?
You know what? Each one has merit, and each one is a completely different flavor than the other.
But that was the directing that kind of. Well, come on, you can't. You know what?
No. I really liked Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, no, I think he was really good, but I think like the movie set around. If we put Andrew Garfield in the Raimi films, I think would have went a lot better.
Okay,
how about that?
Okay, I can respect that.
I thought the Raimi films were structured a little bit more like a standard.
Our current audience here disagrees, but that's fine.
Well, our current audience can burn in hell.
Okay, so Janelle Sanchez comments. She goes, "I actually know Janelle. Janelle's an amazing cosplayer, and she's an awesome mommy too. She cosplays with her kids." Janelle just commented, and I also happen to know that she's a nurse. She just commented, LOL, I wonder what the nursing documentation looks like. Tom Holland, quotes Tom Holland at patient's bedside doing backflips. That would be amazing.
I love
that would be amazing. But yeah, so.
Do you think he ate the cafeteria food?
I mean, he probably made jokes about the cafeteria. Spider-Man jokes.
Although some hospital cafeterias are pretty lit.
Don't even trip, dude. Because some of that is they go out of their way to this is.
I feel like I can count on you to defend obscure shit.
I swear to you, because I know this stuff. Like St. Jude's. Listen, St. Jude's and off the 55. Don't even trip. Because I know people that go there for lunch on purpose.
We got Ismail.
Oh my God!
I'm changing
Here we
gears.
go.
All right, changing gears.
Hold on, let me do the.
There it is. Tom Holland, we love you.
Tom Holland.
Okay, so changing gears here. Before we go back to news, I can't let this go. Ismail Brambila goes, am I the only one that thinks that Rachel looks like Kelly from Saved by the Bell?
No, you are not, sir. And that is a brilliant observation that we need to keep it alive.
We got another
Kelly, Rachel Kapowski. We're trying to get our own Saved by the Bell going.
Tiffany right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We need parodies, you guys.
What did you call me?
We need parodies.
I mean, low key, I might have.
I think we could.
T-shirt I will wear in the future.
We're still trying to cast Zac Efron as Zach Morris. Well, no, did we?
Should I call him?
Do you know him?
Let me just call him right now.
Okay. All right. Get Zach on the phone.
No, you know what? I don't want to interrupt the stream.
Oh God, we're gonna talk after this.
There's no way we can raise the volume. No. All right.
No.
All right. I'm dead.
All right.
I'm dead inside.
Okay,
but hashtag Rachel Kapowski, guys. We're
it's
gonna keep it alive.
It's a thing.
I think before we get into the Wonder Woman thing, maybe we should give one away.
Yeah, do we want to give one away?
Yeah, and then and then after that, I'll get into the nerdy.
I've got the perfect thing for that. So as I was perusing the web, just with all the Wonder Woman hype, Gal Gadot in an interview recently was asked who would win, Wonder Woman or Thor. Ooh. And I am actually a fan of that pairing anyways for like a Marvel DCU crossover.
So we're gonna.
So my question is, whoever gives the best response on Wonder Woman versus Thor is gonna win.
That's good.
General Antiope.
Antiope, that's it. Antiope. Oh.
Antiope.
No, too soon.
I can't.
Stop spoiling.
She's a great character. She's a really great character in the movie. She's a really great character. Did that? Did we?
No.
Wow.
Nope.
Was that a tell? All right, guys. Courtesy of Paul Mart's store, everyone. Make sure you check out PaulMartStore.com. He's our sponsor for this show, definitely.
Triggered.
So we're gonna get and Chris Bone's gonna pick it, right?
Ooh, I get to pick.
Yeah, let's let
whatever
Chris,
response tickles your fancy best, whatever you
thrills,
think is.
So
Thor versus Wonder Woman. Who would win? Best answer wins
you guys,
the die-cast metal figure.
That would be like a battle for like the books.
Yeah.
I mean, that would literally
bigger than Batman and Superman.
That's not
screw those
and I want you to remember in your deepest moment, in your darkest hour.
I feel like at
I'm
this
the one
point,
who
I feel like at this point that Batman and Superman can go in the corner and like fight like this.
Yeah, over and over, and we'd still watch it.
Just to be like, here, take this
Just
Red Bull, sit in the corner, watch this actual
We're gonna
fight.
watch Wonder Woman and Thor beat the crap out of each other.
That would be absurd.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't honestly.
You know,
I don't
she'd
even
be
know what
so
would
worthy
happen.
of heart. I bet she could actually pick up Mjolnir.
You know what?
I bet you.
I bet you I would be. I wouldn't
She's
deny
so pure.
it. I wouldn't
She's so
deny
pure.
it.
Oh my God.
That's so weird that you say
She's
that
so
because
pure.
I saw it last night.
Yeah.
And as I walked out the theater with my friend, I was like, word for word, I was like, she was so pure.
She's so pure.
Yeah, she's pretty pure.
Oh God, she's bae.
Okay,
I'm fangirling
do we
again.
get some response?
All right,
I want some
let's
response.
see here. Okay, Janelle Sanchez goes Wonder Woman, even though Thor said she'd kick his ass. If you guys look it up, go on. If you want to see the interview, it's adorable.
There's an interview.
There is an interview. It's like there's a soundbite like clip thing on. I found it on Instagram. But yeah, look it up. Thor versus Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot,
Oh my
Chris Hemsworth.
gosh, I need it.
It's cute. Okay, let's see here.
Steve Perez said Wonder Man should win because she is still a god. I like
Wonder
that.
Man?
I like that one just for the phrasing.
Where are you seeing that at?
That was Steve Perez.
Wonder Man should win.
Wonder Man.
Hey, this is a judgment-free
a lot
zone.
Of nice comments.
You should do a Wonder Man cosplay.
Dude, can we talk about how when I walked out of the theater, I was already planning?
I knew it. You
Yeah.
should.
I need to.
You should.
I need to like so badly. Because,
And then you
like,
and I can just like run around.
just like back.
Well, why wouldn't you?
shots.
Why not just let him borrow your skirt and the thing?
I'm not sure the
It's all
body
me.
would
It's
work
all
the
me.
same.
Just stuff, bruh.
Like instantly grabbing
Just
stuff.
work it out, back.
If you need some extra socks, I got you, bruh.
Okay, all right.
But you should though.
I definitely plan to at some point.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Wonder Woman doesn't need permission to pick up the hammer.
Oh.
This is real.
But Thor needs Daddy's permission. Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Kate Harris goes, Thor is too shocking for Wonder Lady. Yo, she gets charged. I can't talk about.
You
Can we
can't
talk about? Can we?
I don't know.
We are
Can we say the
we are a spoilers show, and I think most people has seen it. But I would say don't give away
Just-
give away plot twists. How about
Don't
that?
be a
No.
plot twist.
Don't give away
That
plot twists.
after this point,
Don't Shyamalan this.
after this point in the stream, you are at risk for spoilers.
I can't
Wow.
contain
The
the
sh-
girlness.
The show just spiked in viewership too as soon as
I
we talked
know.
about spoilers. So
I
that's
know.
awesome.
Well, there you go.
But we're giving this away, so we need
All
your
right,
best.
so-
we need your best. I guess
Wonder
we could
Woman
say
versus Thor
calculation.
answer. So your best Wonder Woman versus Thor answer, if it makes us laugh, or if it's logically, argumentatively sound.
Yeah.
I like those ones.
Same. I
Yeah.
want to know why.
Give us the logic behind why Thor would win or
Wonder
Woman would
Mm-hmm.
win. Who would have the best, points
Somebody out there knows the fandom and the lore to explain this to us
for
well.
both. So we're gonna keep this open for another, 2 minutes or so, 2-3 minutes. and then,
2 minutes to maybe 4 hours. We're playing it really loose
feel
today.
like.
Whichever comes first.
Red Bull's sponsoring us.
Bedbull, yeah, I have at least
Stream brought
this
to you by
much
Bedbull.
this much time left on me.
So far for wittiness.
so much.
So far, Tori, I think, is winning in wittiness. She says, when Wonder Woman is ready to fight, Thor is getting hammered.
Nice. Oh, she's going for the joke. I like this. Coming up from behind. I like this.
Yeah. I wasn't ready for the joke.
Hey, no. Rachel, please. It's
It's not my fault. There's lots of Red Bull
Yeah.
inside me.
Can you repeat the question just so that everybody knows be more detailed about it?
Sure.
More detailed. So, to win our diecast metal action figure, we want the best response to Wonder Woman versus Thor in an all-out, no-holds-barred battle. Who would win?
Who would win?
Give us your most sound and/or witty argument defending either choice. Thor would win. Wonder Woman would win. Who would win? Another minute or two, and then we'll pick the winner.
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually thinking we'll let the answers roll in this last time, and I'll get to the Nerdbot news.
More Nerdbot news.
Okay.
Just letting the events roll, and then we'll announce the winner.
I mean,
we'll
that was pretty much the sum of my Nerdbot news.
I'm saying that's your news. That's the nerdy news. I'm talking about the Nerdbot events that we got to cover. So we got events to cover.
Wait, we have Nerdbot events.
That's right. Oh my God, we have a website, nerdbot.com. What?
Dun, dun, dun.
What? Oh my God.
Do you have a theme song for that?
I'll
pick one.
We're gonna update the soundboard this week. We're gonna have an updated soundboard.
I didn't know
if
we were still gonna be on hiatus, so I had to make sure. All right. Wonder Woman
sucks.
I know.
All right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the events. So last time, throw out your the questions. So
again,
that people know
to win the Wonder Woman metal diecast figure we have here, we want you to answer the question: who would win, Wonder Woman or Thor, in an all-out, no-holds-barred battle for glory? The best answer for actual logic behind it, including both of their lore, their background, their stats. And/or the most sassiest, wittiest comment. And Chris is going to pick who wins.
Chris is going to decide who wins.
So chime in our comments in our live feed. And Anthony, tell us about our Nerdbot events coming up in the next couple months.
Well, my friends, it looks like it's time for us all to gather once again at the humble abodes. That is Dave and Basta's of Arcadia. For Nerd Nights.
If you guys don't know about this, you're really missing out. It's the coolest thing ever.
All right,
I love Nerd Nights. I'm a grandma and I love Nerd Nights.
Same.
So last Nerd Nights was really, really lit.
It was
some would even say it was AF lit.
I would say so.
Right?
I was there. I can speak from being there.
It was crazy.
Lit AF.
All right. So, by the way, you guys should be picking your comment now while I read this.
All right.
Okay,
and I'll let you guys know. But anyways, Nerd Nights, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting crazier and better and bigger, and it's getting more awesome. And this next Nerd Nights is going to be crazy. If you don't come to this, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But last Nerd Nights, we had Nerd Karaoke. We had, you could buy your $10 game. And let me tell you what's happening now, because I can't even believe this. So before, the deal was you get a $10 game. You pay for your $10 ticket to Nerd Nights. You get everything that includes hanging out with us, stand-up comedy, the karaoke, everything that you had, right? Okay? And then you were going to get a $12 gaming card. That was before. This next Nerd Nights, June 22nd, it's on a Thursday, okay? If you pay $10 for your ticket, you get an unlimited gaming card. Unlimited on non-ticketed games. Anything you want to play, as long as you want all night until security comes and kicks you out. But at that point, I mean, what else are you going to do? But really, this is going to be the best one. There's going to be a live band there, the expansion pack. I'll be singing, so you might want to see that. We're still going to have the karaoke. We're still going to have all these things going on. It's getting crazier. You need to come out to Nerd Nights. Seriously, folks. It is amazing. Of course, Litfin and Villain are going to be there, so make sure you check them out. They're still looking for comments, so love them. All right, and of course, in September, we have Nerdbot Con. September 30th, guys, we are back again this year. We had a great con last year, and we're going to be back with even more stuff, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a one-day con, but trust me, you're going to love everything that we have there. Vendors. We're going to have more nerd karaoke there as well, live music, photo meetups. We even have a photographer that we have there taking pictures for you, prints, literally everything you would want, and you get it right here in Pasadena, California at the Pasadena Convention Center. So you can find out everything you need to find out about that at nerdbot.com. And of course, we're going to keep talking about it up until then, updating you on everything that's going to be going on. But really, up until then, you can even start buying. Can we buy tickets now already? Can you buy pre-sale tickets of NerdbotCon, Elvin? Yes? All right. So nerdbot.com. Go to nerdbot.com. You can already buy pre-sale. What are they? $14? $14. It's cheaper than when the actual con is going on. So make sure you get that. And of course, it's at nerdbot.com. All right. Well, it looks like people were dropping their comments like crazy.
It's tight right now.
People are.
What are you thinking?
They're giving me a lot of logic. All right.
Okay.
There's a lot of good logical answers.
The fight is definitely in Wonder Woman's favor right now, for sure. Mm-hmm. There's some craziness going on. Siddiqui Butler says, we've exposed the fact that we might give spoilers, correct? Is that a thing?
Yeah, at this point, since everybody's already talking on the chat, like if you didn't realize this was spoilers, everybody probably already gave it away.
Spoiler alert! This is if you don't want to know anything about Wonder Woman, turn this off now. And
but if you want to win, you gotta
Big
stay.
Fin, stay on, please. Please stay on, Big Fin.
All right, check it.
My family hasn't seen it yet.
So I think I pronounce it Siddiqui Butler. Brings a really good point, saying the lightning thing she used was a reflection kind of thing, and it's not like she had the actual lightning power.
She got it charged up.
But I'm tripping out because, like, besides physical force, the only thing that Thor would have, like, up on Wonder Woman is lightning, but that doesn't even stand a chance with her.
Is it the same kind of lightning, though? Because you have Thor, which is like God lightning.
But check it out.
Right?
Because when she was in a fight with the God of War, who was chucking lightning at her. Mm-hmm. And, like, the God of War
couldn't even take her down, so why could the God of Thunder do it?
I don't know.
So the God of War is chucking lightning at her.
She said, not today.
But, Thor's the God of Thunder, and he has the lightning bolts and all that good stuff. And if Wonder Woman stood up against all that lightning, what effect would Thor?
This is a good point.
So I really like what Lionel Wood said. They go, didn't Wonder Woman already prove she can take on a god?
Yes. This is the other. See, so I'm like, she definitely did. And also is called the God Killer.
She is the God Killer.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
She has it working in her favor.
She definitely has it working in her favor right now. But the question is, what information being fed to us is the most valuable?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Robbie goes, the lightning
really
won't
doesn't
work
have
on
to
Wonder
be. It could be
Woman
whatever
because it
moves
kind of powers her up.
What?
See, the lightning won't work on Wonder Woman because it kind of powers her up.
It definitely amped her up this last time, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Bruh.
But that depends. Is that the lore that the new movie is starting to put out, or is that a lore that exists as Wonder Woman?
Who said that she already proved that she can take on a god?
That was Lionel Wood.
I'm feeling that right now.
I'm really feeling that right now. That's so simple. Yeah. And it's so true.
It's simple. It's to the point. I think we might have our winner, you guys.
All right. That'd be nice because this was going on way long. All
right.
So do you want to pick one then, or are we doing this?
Lionel Wood?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Lionel Wood.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Yeah.
All right, Lionel Wood.
All right, Lionel Wood, message us.
Can you please send a message?
Facebook page?
Yeah, go to the Nerdbot Botcast page and send us a private message and send us your address, okay? And we're going to send this out to you.
And then we're going to stalk you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Also, Wendy, we're going to send yours out too because we know we still got to send yours out. So I know you're watching. Don't worry. We got you.
Yes, girl.
All right, cool. So that was
really awesome.
That was awesome, guys. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. So,
on the coattails of that, the reason why that whole debate got sparked is because there's an adorable interview with Gal Gadot and Chris Hemsworth debating who would win, Wonder Woman or Thor. So go check that out on the interwebs. It's cute.
I need to go watch it.
Yeah.
I need really to go watch it.
All right, and then we got another one to give away. Again, these are courtesy of PaulMarchStore.com. So if you go to Paul Store, you can even find them on Facebook. Just look up Paul March Store. You'll see there's a bunch of these Wonder Woman ones. There's Spider-Man, Batman. The Batman ones are really cool. I actually got him one and two.
I like that they're metal.
That's probably what's cool. And they're the only people that are doing that right now.
Yeah.
So this company's called Jada. So if you check out Jada, you'll see all the stuff that they do. And of course, Paul Mart is one of the guys here in California that's distributing them. So make sure you check out Paul Mart Store, guys. He's a good friend of the show, and he's hooking this up for you guys. So check him out. Give him a like. And of course, like our Nerdbot page too. And then like Chris Villain's page. He needs likes.
Get out of here.
He gets paid $1 a like.
Do I?
You will now after I said it.
I was like, wait a minute. Where's that paycheck going then? Should have a lot of money right now.
Yeah, something went horribly wrong, buddy. I'm really sorry. But yeah, so we're going to be giving this away again. We're probably going to have another. Oh, you know what? Let's bring it out. These are the other ones. So this was actually also courtesy.
This is so heavy.
This weighs like 10 pounds.
This is courtesy also of Paul March Store. Same place. You can find these there. And they're actually not that expensive either. So if you go there and check it out and you tell them Nerdbot sent you. These are all die-cast metal. That weighs like at least like 4 pounds, right?
Oh my
4 or 5
God,
pounds.
I'd be scared to give my toddler this. Hey, chuck it. It's
if somebody breaks into your house, you can hit them with this really hard.
This will legitimately protect your house.
And
It's so heavy.
Please keep Rachel away from children and die-cast metals.
This is like, I would put this at like a legitimate like 4 or 5 pounds.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
pretty
heavy.
heavy.
This is so
Yeah,
heavy.
so they're same company, same Jada metal die cast. So we're going to be giving away this Wonder Woman a little bit later on in the show. As we wrap it up, we'll probably do another contest because that was pretty good. Did you guys get a lot of good info on that?
Yeah, that was like a lot of good info.
Would you lose sleep tonight over the questions that they asked you?
You know what? I didn't even think about pairing up Wonder Woman and Thor like in a battle.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Let alone a pornography.
I had actually kind of thought about that last week. I went to a Wonder Woman fan event Wednesday night. They needed Wonder Woman cosplayer for Atmosphere. Actually, it was Ruth Ann, who does Geek Chic Promotions. So holla at your girl. Love you, Ruth. She put on
She owes me $4.
She put on an event in Santa Monica for Wonder Woman, and there was a panel with oh God, I'm blanking. Her name is Susan something. She was the voice. She's been the voice.
Susan B. Anthony.
No.
Oh.
She's been the voice of Wonder Woman in Justice League, the cartoon, for like the last 10 years.
Oh, no.
10, 15 years. And she was on the panel. It was a really cool event. But it had kind of come up, different pairings. And somebody actually said Lady Sif and Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Lady Sif from Marvel. But as like a duo crime fighting pairing,
sure.
right? And I instantly chimed in on that because I've cosplayed Lady Sif. That was my main cosplay last year before I did Wonder Woman. And that kind of got me thinking, like, God, Wonder Woman in the Thor universe would be so amazing to see. So
I just trip out anytime. So in like any superhero universe, anytime you bring in like a god figure, like how are you supposed to take that person down? Like regardless, they are a god.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, you have to get a god on your side all the time.
because
But she did it.
There's a difference between like a superhuman and like a god.
Yeah,
Do you
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
A god can't.
the only
Yeah.
the only superhero that's not technically a god but is pretty godlike is Superman.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's
probably the only one that I'd be like, okay, well, I want to
he
see
is
what
like
happens.
a god.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's literally.
I don't know. He has essentially a mortal weakness though.
But
which
a lot
is
of gods
kryptonite.
do though. A lot of gods do have weaknesses. If you
His
think
is
about
more
it.
mortal though. Like
It is.
any planet he goes on, there's probably kryptonite on that planet because that's a
Yeah.
common substance in the universe.
He's literally only a god because of Yellow Sun.
Absolutely. That's
And
pretty
yellow
much
sun rays.
and that's most people's arguments against why Batman is better than Superman, and like they use that a lot. But again, Superman was like at the time when he was created, he was the only kind of one of the only things, right? So it's like, of course, you would make a guy who encompasses everything. You'd make a genie that wishes you unlimited wishes, of course. And then later on, you realize that the constraints of 3 wishes actually enhance a story. You know, like sometimes the constraint works for you in an art form.
Yeah.
Totally got Lego off track right there for me.
Are we done with the Nerdbot event?
Well, I know you. Yeah. Oh, we were. Every time you hear the. That means that we're pretty. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm super jacked up on Bed Bull.
This stream brought to you by Bed Bull.
I know you guys wanted to get. Why don't you get some of these comments out of the way because there's people writing a lot of comments.
Yeah. All right.
Get to the comments.
It's super lit tonight, you guys.
Good night, man. We missed this, man. We missed this show.
So we've got some comments. The pun on Chris's shirt is so incredibly lame. What?
Send help. Am I blind?
I mean, there's lots of puns on your shirt.
Is it the key?
I don't.
Is it the?
Am I missing something?
What are you talking about?
I'm so confused.
Okay, so we got Tori McKenna going. Chris, I loved your Scooby-Doo cosplay that you did with Dre.
Thank you, Tori. That was so fun.
We got Eric T. Haynes. Chris is shook. Were you shook a minute ago?
Listen.
Are you still shook from that movie? I'm still shook.
He had to take a cold shower after that movie.
Shooketh.
Okay.
Shooketh.
He hath been shook.
Shooketh.
Have been shook.
Yes.
Someone goes, that would be a paperweight, meaning the diecast.
Oh, yeah.
Or
gosh, yeah.
Or like a hammer.
Or like,
or a home defense system.
Home defense system. I was going to say that. Kate Harris goes, who doesn't owe Chris money?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I know I owe him money.
Hold on. We need to start getting out some paperwork right now because I've not been keeping my books right, I guess.
Chris got to keep his pimp hand strong.
Is that Chorley?
Yeah.
Josh.
I love him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay. Wonder Woman versus Hulk. That would be interesting.
I feel like every time we go in, I don't know.
I feel like Hulk would just look at her and go, pretty.
What does Hulk count as? Is he?
Hulk is a superhuman, and
He's
I feel
an abomination.
I feel like eventually he would get pooped. You can't put Hulk against a god.
Yeah, he'll get ripped apart.
He's
still made of matter, like human. Molecular matter.
A god is a god in my book.
Big Finn says, see my previous Superman versus Wonder Woman post. Her sword cut Superman in half in the comics. It didn't cut him in half. It cut him in the comics.
Oh.
Wow.
But it cut him like if a guy cuts himself with a razor blade, or
on her sword, because if her sword is magic based, then yeah, that would be possible. Because magic is
isn't
weakness.
It magic?
Magic is Superman's
Hey, did
weakness,
she?
yeah.
Oh, in the movie, did she have the invisible jet?
No.
Duh.
Wait.
Well, it was there. You just didn't see it, or? Yeah, sorry. I'll give that to myself.
That was well earned. That was
amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I like my favorite Hulk V something was Hulk versus Wolverine because he rips Wolverine in half. But it turns out Wolverine was like a robot or something.
Okay.
It was a weird super. I hated that, by the way, when they the cover shows you one thing and then you're looking inside, you're reading it, and you're
that's called clickbait.
Yeah.
Except the comic book version.
Comic bait.
Comic bait.
Wow. I feel like a lot of pedophiles use comic bait.
Lionel Wood, you're on fire tonight. Lionel Wood goes, we are about to see Hulk against a god, though, in Thor Ragnarok.
This is true.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
This is true.
The Lego sets came out.
Tonight.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm interested to see what happens. I'm just saying I will be upset if it goes any other way than what I'm thinking is going to happen.
I just love how Thor's like, we're co-workers, we work together.
Look at that. Look at that.
I know it from work.
Big Finn is dropping the science on Superman now. He said he was touching it. He was touching it regarding the sword phrasing.
It cuts through submolecular bonds or something like that.
And it cuts through submolecular bonds or something like. See, I told you how to do something with the molecular structure.
My father is literally the smartest man
Dang.
I know.
That's
and simultaneously the nerdiest.
Oh, he's like a total
biological bruh.
Oh, he needs this. He needs this music every time he walks out of the shower.
What? I can't hear it.
I know it's really low, but
why is it so low?
That's all our sound guy is allowing us for sound quality today.
It sounds epic. This is the noise you hear.
There it is.
When you step out of the shower.
That's the Big Finn shower exit.
I don't want to know this.
He wears a towel. How dare you?
In the shower.
We're all adults here.
Okay, wait a minute. I need to know something. When is the lid going to be opened on this movie? Because I'm bottled up about it.
Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
All right,
Are we
ladies
open?
and gentlemen.
Here we go. Yeah.
Do I have some kind of
Wonder Woman special edition?
Get lit!
Oh, you know what? We need more intense music for this.
No, we need not even that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the...
No, all right. No, she's still changing the soundtrack on us.
Are we? Are you going to do what I think you're going to do? Is that legal? Oh.
No.
Am I going to go...
Were you about
pillage a village?
Were you about to start river dancing on the stage?
I was like, I'll just get triggered. I'll just start.
Yeah, Chris Villain triggers into river dance automatically.
My feet just start going.
Yeah,
back.
you just hear a clarinet in the background. You start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the special edition of Nerdbot streaming.
Botcast. It's the Botcast, actually.
Botcast.
It's right there in front of you.
The Botcast Wonder Woman special edition. Get laid. Sponsored by Deadpool.
Nerdbot, it gets you laid. All right.
More my speed.
Wait, can we say Bedbull? It gets you laid.
Yeah, Bedbull. Oh, that's the bed.
Yes.
That's the bed in Bedbull.
Yes.
All right, Rachel. No one wants to hear.
I want to hear it.
Okay, so
no one wants to hear 10.
I need to be like on a horse.
No one wants to hear 10 hertz of Wonder Woman music.
First question about Wonder Woman the movie. Out of 10 swaggies. Don't question what a swaggy is. We'll get to it later.
Hold on. You need to throw out your spoiler alert.
Oh,
spoiler alert.
This is your spoiler alert. If you don't want to know anything about it.
No, but we don't want our viewership to go down.
It only drops by like 5 because everybody's, I think, seen the movie.
And everyone's seen it.
Except for you.
I count as everyone as a team, all right? We're all a team together, okay?
You are at risk for spoilers if you continue at this point.
Okay,
just know that.
I'm just going to let you know something, Rachel, that learning plot or things about a movie doesn't ruin the experience for me because I'm along for the ride. So if somebody tells me about a movie, it just makes me more interested in the movie.
Get lit.
Awesome.
Because if I hear about a bad plot device, I'm glad I avoided that movie. Versus if I hear a good plot device, I go, I want to go see what builds up to that
well,
moment.
Just
so that's
so
just
you
me.
know,
That's just me, though. Not
out of
anybody
the
else.
swaggies, then.
Out of 10 swaggies, what do you give it?
Bye, Janelle. Sorry.
Like.
Oh, Janelle's leaving.
Janelle left.
Okay.
She has a cosplay that she has money to make right now, I'm pretty sure.
Anyway,
okay, so out of 10 swaggies.
1 to 10 swaggies, 10 being the best.
Okay, so being an absurd fangirl about it, I give it like 11. But being like
Stop
critical,
being ridiculous.
but not being ridiculous, and trying to put biases aside and looking at it as a movie.
Sure.
I mean, I'd give it like a solid like 9.2.
Okay, because
I really would. I really would.
And let's get everybody's opinion out there too, guys. Out of 10. Throw out we know everybody watching this has seen Wonder Woman because our viewership has not dropped below 40. So that means everybody's been watching Wonder Woman. So that's how good the movie is doing.
Duh.
B, everybody let us know your personal opinions. 10 out of 10. If you want to be like Rachel and be superfluous with an 11 out of 10, you can go ahead and do that.
Yeah. I think out of 10 swaggies.
We're going with the swags?
Yeah. Out of 10 swaggies, I would legit give it like an unquestioned at least 9.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Unquestioned.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Anything, and I would go beyond that to say like a 9.5.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So on the super critical end, I give it an 8. If you're being really critical and douchey about it.
Yeah.
And if you're just, and if you're somebody who loves movies, loves superheroes and all that stuff, you're gonna walk out of there. I mean, like this movie, I'm gonna get super meta, and I'm gonna bring Lord of the Rings.
Oh, meta. We're using all kinds of words created in the last 4 years. Hell yeah. Lit, fucking swaggy.
Fam,
shook,
swag, meta.
Shook. It's all here.
It's all happening. Now, Shook was already around because of Kiss.
Fleek.
Shook me all life now.
By the way, tell me my eyebrows are on fleek.
Fleek.
Yep, there we
fleeky.
go. No, I'm gonna get super deep here. Very few movies have ever moved me over the years. I mean, to the point of just that goosebump tears. You're shooketh for days, weeks after.
What about the Star Wars holiday special?
Whoa.
We don't talk about that.
How dare you, sir?
Big Finn, come
How
on.
dare you?
How dare you, sir?
You want me to take him out?
Do it.
You want me to take him out?
No, not the regulator. Not the regulator.
Here, use this one.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, no. Rachel's about to regulate. Just like that Jay-Z song. Sorry.
Anyways, but very few movies have ever like just moved me to the point of just and I'm going to go back to it. The first movie that I can ever remember that doing that to me was Lord of the Rings, the series. I mean, that was really, as I got older, I appreciated Star Wars, and especially, recently watching Force Awakens again and Rogue One, those movies, there's certain movies that stay with you and have an profound impact on your life, and just a really it's like you don't even understand why they affect you like this, but they do.
A goofy movie, yeah.
Same.
Bruh.
Same.
But there's very few movies that do that, and I even equated, there's a scene in Wonder Woman called No Man's Land, and anybody who has seen this movie...
Robbie, do I look like somebody that knows Warren G? I said Jay-Z because it was topical, okay? Sorry.
Real quick.
And we're gonna...
Big Finn says, I saw the holiday special when it first aired. Don't talk to me about reruns.
Kylie gave Wonder Woman a 9 and a thumbs up, so I think that counts as like a 9.1.
9.1 swaggies.
For sure, swaggy.
Elvin even gave it, our producer, he gives it an 8.5.
Oh, is that what he is? I thought he was a janitor.
Whoa. Do you want to get paid? Look at me.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Do you want to get paid?
I mean,
keep your mouth shut.
Hopefully soon. I get paid in pencil shavings. 9 point. Wendy Lou 9.5 out of 10. So she's giving us two numbers that an average of 9.3.5.
You guys, it's up there. It's so
good.
Up
there. So I'm going to say on the low critical end, it's at least an 8. And any movie that's at least above an 8 is absolutely a go see in my book.
Yeah.
And for some people, this movie is a solid 10. I was going to say No Man's Land in this movie, you're going to see the scene, and it evoked emotion within me that I have not felt. I mean, it's the equivalent of the thing that I feel inside when I watch, Return of the King, when they're at the Black Gate of Mordor, and that opens up, and they're like, for Frodo, and then it just, I'm getting goosebumps now. It just starts like, that scene is the emotional equivalent. Yeah. Like, absolutely. And I have yet to see something that's done that to me since.
What messed me up, I think, the most, because, like, obviously, there's a certain aspect of, like, how good the movie was because it was like the first female superhero. But
we don't have anything like that.
Even if you put that aside for me, let's just take that out of the equation completely.
As a superhero movie alone.
As a superhero movie alone, it was so good. And I'm gonna say so much of it was because of the fight scenes and like how they were choreographed.
Yeah.
Okay. So they were captured really well.
They were
satisfying.
And like I'm not sure. I need to do my research on like whether there was like a certain kind of like martial arts or like self-defense.
Well, she's hand-to-hand combat trained.
Because whatever that style was, it was like. It was like the badass wrestling that
it had to be a combination of the fact that she was already trained as an Israeli soldier, coming in now with a martial artist to work, basically enhance what she already knew.
Listen, like some of that stuff, and then like you put the superhero like umph behind it. I was like, I ain't ever seen a superhero even fight like this before.
Wow. Okay.
Because I mean, despite the fact that like she's a god, she rarely used like a weapon. Like she just kind of goes in and does work, and it's like
she's a melee fighter.
Yeah,
so she doesn't use powers like Superman would use light. With laser vision.
There's a little bit of powers, but literally she is just straight up fist to your freaking face.
I guess we can break it down to Final Fantasy style, which is you have melee attacks, which are full contact attacks, and then you have magic attacks.
Well, you know how Captain America, he's got his shield.
Yeah.
But he also will just like punch you in the freaking face.
Yeah, but his shield counts as melee versus like if he shot lightning at you, that would be magic.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Does she have magic?
She does, but the thing, like, she does, but she doesn't like really use it. It's like
she herself is a weapon, and you'll see why when you watch the movie.
She's like such a force that it's like everyone just
get
out of the way. Just move.
It's amazing.
Just move, otherwise you're going to die. Nice. Like it's terrifying.
So Hannah Bradford put up a good point. She's actually being like honestly critical, which is fantastic because I know I'm just fangirling the heck out. She gives it an 8.8.
Okay.
She says the twist at the end was I don't think they developed the character enough to make it that much of a powerful twist. I agree. Okay. I think so. I got rose-colored goggles on right now because I just really think Gal Gadot is amazing. But if you look at everything outside of it, it's a good movie. But you're right. I don't think they developed that twist at the end enough because it did kind of seem to come out of nowhere. I think that they could have explored that a little bit more and peppered that in a little bit
most of the time though, twists are twists because they come out of nowhere.
It was a hard twist.
It was really hard.
It was unnatural.
I don't want to say it was forced.
It wasn't forced, but it was really like, wait, what just happened? And then all of a sudden you're in it.
It's not something like, I feel like a good twist is something where like they were feeding you clues the whole time, so when you go back and watch it, you're like, oh my gosh.
I don't think there were enough clues for this twist.
Were there any?
I think
there was like two. And they're very easy to miss.
I think you'll know when you watch it again. You'll be able to decide a little bit more when your feelings change on that.
Sure.
So just shell out another $18 for a nice ArcLight ticket, and you'll be able to find out.
This is kind of like a little side note. When I saw it last night, it was the first time I ever did one of those dine-in theaters. Have y'all done that?
No, I want to. With the nice chairs and everything.
Where were you?
It's in Fullerton.
What?
Yeah, there's a bunch now.
Shout out to the AMC Dine-In in Fullerton. I will never, ever go to another movie theater ever again. It was the coolest experience ever. So you're chilling, right? You're chilling tra-la-la and you're like red...
chilling tra-la-la.
Yeah, chilling tra-la-la in your red recliner, right? And you have this button next to you. You just press the button and there's like a menu. It's like a restaurant and it's like good food.
It's like a Sonic with the thing where you press it.
Yes, it's nuts. I was like, why have I never done this before? It's so crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Shameless plug. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to figure out how we're going to give this away soon. By the way. So
I came up with the last one. I'm out of it.
I think we should do a trivia question from the movie.
No, that would be too exclusive to the people who have seen the movie.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me think of something real quick. Some kind of
Wonder Woman trivia, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, just to kill like 1 minute, Tori McKenna says, I triple dog dare Chris to do a Boston accent. Do your best Mark Wahlberg impression. Here we go.
What? Wait, hold on. Is Boston the same as Jersey? Is that the same thing?
To Mark Wahlberg, it is.
I feel like that's kind of the same thing.
It's all the same
Mark
thing.
Wahlberg has the same accent for like 48 states.
A little bit of Jersey, a little bit of Boston. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Like Mark Wahlberg would be like, I'm with the Hawaii PD.
Oh my gosh.
Stop pushing me around, guys.
We need to find out a good trivia or something.
Pick your best Mark Wahlberg movie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Shooter, by the way.
Let's see.
No.
I'm gonna do some research. Give me like 2 seconds.
If we said pick your best Mark Wahlberg movie, Big Finn would win.
Oh, I got it. Okay, off the top of your head. First person to answer this.
Hold on, prepare yourself.
Because you'll have to know this. So listen, first person to answer this, because you're going to have to know it off the top of your head to get the correct number, because I actually know the correct number because I looked at the article.
Send help.
Hold on, but is this something that somebody can just look up? Because then that would kind of be...
It is, but whoever
be quick.
But the thing is, whoever knows it off the top of their head, they're going to be able to just type it in.
They're going to win.
Okay.
They're going to win, so they'll actually rightfully earn it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay? All right. So this question I'm going to ask you is an actual question that has a definite answer.
Can we get some theme music for this question?
All right, I'm bringing it in.
I mean, I'd play the Wonder Woman theme again, but... to win this die-cast metal Hippolyta figure, we're giving it away tonight to a lucky viewer who can answer me the quickest draw on this question regarding the Wonder Woman movie this weekend.
This is courtesy of PaulMarchStore.com, so make sure you guys check out Paul March Store. You can find them on Facebook also, so if you just type in Paul March Store, you'll be able to find it.
God, I want this one too.
Same.
Can I win?
Soon enough. You're already a winner. You're holding it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so first person to answer this question regarding the Wonder Woman movie this weekend will get this. Okay.
Here's the question.
I'm so scared, you guys.
Here we go. The actual figures that have come in for Wonder Woman's gross for the weekend is what figure number? What dollars did it earn gross this weekend?
That's a hard
so
number.
Good.
All right.
And I know this answer off the top of my head, and the first person to be able to answer it, what did Wonder Woman gross its opening weekend right now? What's the number sitting at the official figure?
First person to let us know wins.
First person to know this,
you get
will win the Die Hard figure.
Queen Hippolyta.
Hippolyta.
Hippolyta, all right?
Hippolyta could be like the 99-cent store version.
That's the
Whatever Wonder Woman grossed this weekend, if you know this answer, put it in our comments. You will win this.
We have some submissions.
We're getting some. It's going to take a little bit.
Robbie did it.
Robbie wins.
Are you serious, Robbie? Jeez.
It actually was 100.5 million, but I'll give it to you because it's 100 million.
What? We should have just held off.
Oh, wait. We've got Jessica Johnson, who has the actual number.
I like Eugene's answer. It's very specific. $145.
No. Jessica Johnson actually has the actual figure.
Eugene, you were the closest without going over. You get to spin the wheel.
No.
Hold on. What do we do? Because Robbie was first to answer.
I'm assuming Robbie knew it off the top of his head because there is a 10-second delay, and he put that up really quick. Yeah. So you have to Google that.
I think we should.
Whereas Jessica Johnson couldn't possibly know that number. Love you, darling, but you would have to Google that. And I really wanted to know who knew it off the top of their head. So let's give it to Robbie.
So you're gonna give it to Robbie. All right, Robbie, you win.
Hey,
you win Queen Hippolyta.
Yeah, these are awesome die-cast metal figures. Home security system.
Home security system, garden gnome, projectile, anything under the border.
Anything you want to use that for, it's going to work.
Yeah, they're really nice though, but they're made of die-cast. They're made by Jada.
They're so heavy.
There's also more. There's DC, there's Marvel ones. So make sure you go to Paul March Store and check him out. He's actually the one who sponsored our show tonight to give these away. So make sure you send him some love. For Robbie, go ahead and send us a message at the Nerdbot Botcast.
Yep.
Send us a PM, and we will get your address through there. Yep, and we're going to send this out at the end of the week.
Get your address, and then I'll stalk you.
And everybody else, we have
Look it in your windows.
We have at least one more to give away. I have to find out if I can give away the very last one.
No,
we're good. No, not tonight. I'm saying not tonight.
Keep going.
No, I'm saying I wanted to. Yeah, how about you let me finish the show, bro? How about that? All right.
Bruh,
so we have at least one more to give away, but I'm going to hold it out for later on during the week for somebody else's show.
Nice.
So to make sure that you come back and listen or watch another Facebook stream out that we're coming on. So tomorrow night we have the Love Tank, and we also have the Gamecast. So you get to experience Aaron Golden's love and the Nerdbot Bros and Ani, who get together and talk nerd games for a lovely period of time. And then also on Thursday, we have the Nerdbot Girls. So they're going to be on. We might have a giveaway then too. So just make sure you check on because we're always doing stuff. Again, all of these courtesy giveaways today were courtesy of Paul March Store. So check him out on Facebook or go to PaulMarchStore.com.
All right. So let's spend a little bit more time on the movie, like 2-3 more minutes, and then
we got to roll out.
Well, we interview Chris Villain a little bit.
Well, I mean, did you get? I mean, part of what Chris was here is because he had to get out his frustration with Wonder Woman.
I am low key would be 100% down to talk about Wonder Woman till the end.
So, but did you get out all your hit points? Are we? I
don't know. I don't think I have.
I have more.
Okay, so I need 2 more of your best hit points because we're running out of time.
Okay, so the next hit point I want to talk about is how
goes right into it.
And guys, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, in our live stream right now about the movie, you think we need to get on that before the show ends, throw it out there and we'll get to it.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so Chris Villain, dance. No, I mean as far as your thoughts.
But I want to see Chris Villain dance.
I was okay.
Yeah.
Do the dance of that Katy Perry kid.
I mean, I was going to.
Swish, swish in the basket.
It's here if you want it. Okay, listen. How do we feel? What were you going to say before I was
going to talk about how this is a very historical moment because it is the highest grossing movie for a female director.
Yes.
Right?
Guys, and
it centers around a female.
Yes.
It is a female superhero, so it's a oh god, this movie passes the Bechdel test.
I'm unaware of this test.
Bechdel test is any piece of literature, movie, television, anything where 2 women are having a conversation.
Oh yeah.
That does not surround something about a man. That has nothing to do with a man.
And not only that, but the women have like a purpose. Like
then the women have a purpose.
Creative purpose.
Yes,
I see.
They are banding together to protect their island.
So essentially, what it was is all the stories that were ever created involving women. They narrowed it down to how many of them were princesses, how many of them did something in the story, how many of them had lines in the movie
and
or in the story.
How many of them have at least one conversation in the whole movie that does not center around a man and has a greater purpose.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Oh,
really
if you think about it, so many things do not pass that mark.
Yeah, wow. Mm-hmm. But like, I really do want to touch on the fact that like how easily this whole concept of this whole like Wonder Woman movie, female lead, we needed it so much, but like how easily it could have swerved left. Like how easily they could have
so many
they could have messed this up so bad in like every different way, but it came down on a silver platter and it said, I bring you everything that you ever wanted.
But as time goes on, the movies aren't as bad. People will complain about Batman versus Superman, but it's not. Overall, people are like mixed feelings on it. They like it still as a movie.
I mean, it's definitely pretty,
Yeah.
So like, if nothing else, you can just watch it.
Yeah.
And
There's case in point, there was a movie that came out called Elysium.
Okay.
Right, and that movie was about it was pretty much just all CGI service.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful movie, but the story was garbage. But that movie did really, really well.
Because it was probably beautiful.
Yeah, and it's like people just want to see something that takes you away. It's an escape. It's fantasy. I think that's why Guardians of the Galaxy does that. But at the same time, it's like now there's great directing, great writing on it. Yeah. So now there's a lot more being brought to the table.
Yeah.
But people have been dying for this type of fantasy for a long time.
I feel like obviously I'm not a female. Obviously, however,
jury's still out.
Jury's the judgment's still they're still deciding. But even I think it speaks for itself to even when I was watching the movie, I was like, whoa, because it was a female lead and because it was presented in the way that it was presented, I was like shooketh. I was like, I didn't realize how much having a female lead would impact a storyline and how much that would impact what was going on.
Yeah, you know how it changed the dynamic.
It was just, and
do you know what
I loved? Needed, so
do you know what I loved? Her romance with Steve Trevor.
Love it.
But it wasn't overpowering.
It wasn't.
And it's not what the whole movie was about. It was literally just a side note.
Yeah.
Should it have even been there? I would ask you.
I do think so, yeah, because because
I feel that's a little stereotypish.
Sure.
No, but
it comes into play at the end.
But honestly, it's kind of a natural thing,
Yeah.
He's a wonderfully good-looking guy with a great heart of gold, and honestly, it's kind of one of those things what's not to like.
Yeah.
And he's her first encounter with a guy. I could absolutely see her falling for him.
What I liked about it is that she wasn't immediately head over heels. It was almost the other way around.
Oh, he was head over heels for her.
She was kind of just
obvious.
whatever, it's fine.
And then it wasn't until later on in the movie when they were finally dancing that she even realizes that she goes, Oh.
Yeah.
Like through the whole movie, she's like oblivious, not oblivious to him, but she's
So
like,
was it But so is that you'll take that chemistry then? Like you'll accept that as chemistry?
I love it.
Cute.
Okay, just making sure
Really
it's it's a little loose.
And,
loose.
yeah.
To me, that I would argue the two situations were not enough.
And the scene where they get
Sure.
together, I won't reveal too much, but the scene where they do get together, I thought was so tasteful because it just
super tasteful.
It just cut.
This is what
And it
I
was so
found
nice.
super weird about the movie because, like, for somebody hearing it for the first time, a lot of it sounds like very cliche, very like, oh, this is something that's typically done in movies, whatever.
As far as the romance?
As far as like the romance or like characters or like whatever.
Okay.
But when you watch it, she does such, it's like when we were talking about earlier, she's so pure and she's so believable. Like, it's like you don't even think about it, and you just automatically accept it.
And it helps that she's kind of this actress that came out of nowhere. That
Yeah.
somebody we don't know.
So we have like literally no preconceived notions
Exactly.
about this actress.
Yeah.
It's not like Scarlett Johansson was cast in something. We've
honestly,
all seen her in a million
absolutely.
things.
And honestly, really, it's not really us that have those preconceived notions. It's what people put into it because they go, oh, it's Scarlett Johansson.
Sure.
Okay, now I have to accept you giving me this crap.
No,
it's really not that way at all.
I was talking about this with my friend that I went to go see it. It's like she did everything that she did was so, like, as an actress, was so grounded and so, like, genuine that it was like, whoa. It was really amazing.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get one last point in that you wanted to get in before we have to wrap the show up. Something that you think it would change people's lives if they knew about Wonder Woman in this movie.
You know what?
How was her cosplay?
Her cosplay was lit.
It was on point.
It was on point. I also feel like I didn't know her backstory going in.
As far as Gal or the Wonder Woman story?
Wonder Woman.
Okay, gotcha.
Really?
I didn't know it, and like having seen it on screen, I could see where they could have presented it in a way that didn't work. But and you know what? I don't know her backstory, so maybe it like.
So I'm
going to
add on to this. So I was somebody who went in knowing a bit about Wonder Woman already.
Yeah.
So with her backstory, how she was made from clay and given life by Zeus.
Yeah.
They actually married two versions because there's one where she was just made from clay and then Hippolyta willed her to life. The other one is that Hippolyta and Zeus had her.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
Story.
But they literally they married the two, and I love it. She wanted a child so bad that she made her from clay, and that Zeus gave her life, but she was also the weapon, and they hid her away.
Also, can we talk about Baby Wonder Woman?
Baby Wonder Woman.
How cute that little actress
And
was.
she like ran around.
She was so cute.
No, do you know who I want to talk about? The Amazons.
Kill them.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
those girls.
You guys went from being on one topic for a long time to covering like topics like 1 minute after that. And we're just gonna get through everything.
Okay, no, but the Amazons they used, almost every single one of those women is a female athlete.
Yes.
Olympians, runners. I mean,
I love this. I love this so
and
much.
like all of them have like so much muscle. They're super lean women. They're super thick women. They all have just muscle, and
They
they're
play
beautiful.
volleyball in their free time.
I'm just I don't understand why it wouldn't be done like that in the first place. And like this is like the same principle where, and like because I come from a performing background, like when you hire an actor for a musical, that upsets me. Like get a singer or get like pull somebody off of Broadway.
Oh my God!
Because like
I will rip my headphones off. I totally agree with you.
you know what I
and
mean?
that's why I fucking hate La La Land.
yes.
Wait, what?
Right here.
I got you.
This guy understands La La Land.
I'm just
I
like
missed
Thank you.
something.
I'm
La La
gonna tell
Land
you.
is
I'm gonna tell
fucking
you.
crap.
This is the same. What happened in Wonder Woman is kind of like a principle that should always be done. Like if you're going to get like fierce women, if you're going to get like warriors, you
cast
athletes.
real life
Cast-
people.
Yes, you need real
Yeah,
life people. If you're going to cast a movie where there's a singer, please pull someone off of Broadway. Please
like
pull.
Emma Watson in Beauty and the Beast.
I will say nothing on any movie. I'm just saying. I am just saying if someone's going to sing, they better be trained as a singer or be known as a singer.
And that's the thing; it gives somebody the chance who actually has those skills and talents to shine.
No, not even that. Let's just talk about how much of a waste of a movie it is as a musical. Because musicals have potential to be embedded in culture. The last musical that was ever embedded into a culture, I'm going to skip Book of Mormon because it's a comedy.
Sure.
But Rent was freaking huge when that came out.
Yeah.
And all of those people in that movie were unknown people.
Yeah.
And they were all great singers.
But that's why that movie is like set in, like did so well,
Exactly.
you know? Because like even, it's weird, like you can cast somebody who looks like an athlete, let's say for Wonder Woman to be one of the Amazons, but something as simple as the way that person carries himself is completely different from the way an actual athlete would carry themselves.
Absolutely.
And that will make or break it.
Even just the way they walk.
Honestly, I was looking at photos just today. There's a link I shared. If you follow me on Facebook, I shared a link, a good 10, 15 photos taken of filming of the Amazons on the island, the athletes, and behind the scenes.
Yeah.
These women are gorgeous. They're jacked. They're beautiful, and just the way they stand and carry themselves.
They are Amazonian. They're Amazonian.
They are powerful.
Yeah.
And you would not, there's gorgeous women in Hollywood, but unless you're an actual athlete or a fighter, you're not going to get that realism behind that. And it was amazing that they cast all those real athletic babes.
All right. I'm gonna get Jerry Springer on you guys and say, and now it's time for your final thoughts.
Final thoughts on Wonder Woman?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say it's definitely, I feel like it served its purpose. I feel like it's historical. I feel like it was a great movie. And I feel like I'm really, really interested to see where Justice League goes. And I hope they don't mess it up because they now have set the bar so high.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I hope they carry this momentum.
And Wonder Woman cosplayer extraordinaire.
I kind of cosplayed her before the movie came out, and I wasn't sure. And now that I cosplay her already, I am just so happy.
You seem pretty damn sure. You wore it at like 5 cons. You're pretty damn sure to me.
It was gorgeous cosplay, but like now, oh my gosh, you guys, go see this movie.
Go see it.
Take everyone you know. Not only is it historical, you're right, a female director and a female lead, and it just smashed box office records.
Yeah.
But just alone as a superhero movie, it absolutely stands up.
Nice.
Absolutely.
It holds up
so good.
Right next to Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know how even Marvel movies, even the bad Marvel movies, are still pretty darn good?
Yeah.
Same thing.
I said this walking on theaters. I was like, this is probably like top 3 superhero movies I've ever seen.
This is actually my new favorite. I love Deadpool
Up there with
and
Tobey
Guardians.
Maguire, right?
I love Guardians of the Galaxy and Deadpool so much. Those are currently my favorite Marvel movies right now. This tops that.
Yeah.
This is my favorite superhero movie.
All right. Tony Adams brought up Moulin Rouge. That you get this for
I love Moulin Rouge.
No, that is not a musical.
I love Moulin
We are going to have a long, educated talk after this.
First of all,
we're going to have a long, educated talk about
whether it be we were not. Whether it be a musical or not, I love Moulin Rouge. That movie is so good.
I love it too, but I don't count it as a musical. So
okay, fair. That's fair.
Thank you.
Fair.
All right. Wait.
Wonder Woman. Go see it.
All right, everybody. Yes.
Throw your money at it.
Oh, shit.
You won't be sorry.
All right,
Shut up and take my money.
Chris Villain, throw out your links, brah.
You guys, you can find me on Instagram at Chris Villain. Also YouTube. My channel is just my name, Chris Villain, and like any other form of social media, you can find through one of those.
Everybody, check out Chris Villain's videos on YouTube. They're really, really, really good.
Get out of here. Adorable as heck.
They're awesome. They're creative. They're entertaining. You got at least there's at least 100 of them to look at now. So.
Oh my god.
And I'm exaggerating, but there should be. How many videos you got?
I honestly have no idea.
How many? Come on.
I have no idea.
50.
I would say at least 50.
Nice. That is a lot. That's a whole weekend of content right there. So just binge watch Chris Villain, and you'll get to know why we love him so much here. All right, Litfin, where can we get a hold of ya?
You can find me on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm starting to tweet more. I'm starting to tweet a little more.
I didn't know you were
Get lit on Twitter.
Lit for
Get lit. You find
she
me
just
on all
replies to
social
Donald
media.
Trump. That's pretty much what she does.
Kafifi.
Fifi, we're bringing it back,
Anyways,
folks.
you can find me on all social media platforms as Rachel Litfin, Litfin is my last name, hence the hashtag what is lit may never die. Rachel Litfin, all social media platforms. Rachel Kapowski, apparently I look like Tiffany Amber Thiessen from Saved by the Bell.
Hashtag Rachel Kapowski.
Hashtag Rachel Kapowski. I've posted to the hashtag Fin on Fire as well. All of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Botcast was brought to you by Paul Mart Store. We gave away these lovely die-cast figures by Jada. If you want to check out more of them, we got some. There's DC ones. We'll get to the couple.
Home defense system.
But these were brought to you by Paul Mart Store. Please check him out. He's a great friend of the show. You can find him on Facebook, and you can go to paulmartstore.com. He offers free shipping, so you can get one of these at a pretty damn good deal. Of course, we're going to have NerdbotCon in September 30th. Check it out. A whole day of awesomeness, live music, cosplay, vendors, everything you can expect. And we also have Nerd Nights. Remember, $10, a $10
Nerd
ticket
Nights.
gets you unlimited playing games.
Each Nerd Nights keeps getting better.
It gets better and better.
Lit.
Live music, karaoke.
It's a great party.
Dave and Buster's of Arcadia. You can find out everything you need to know about getting tickets for that and information at nerdbot.com or on our Facebook, facebook.com/nerdbotmedia. And we are also on Instagram at nerdbotmedia. Ooh, I ran out of tape.
This stream also brought to you by Bed Bowl.
And then our uninhibited sponsors, Bed Bowl.
You guys check it out. We also have a new sponsor. Do you know this?
God, it just happened. Like we just
happened.
The calls just came in. I actually was on the phone during the interview. I'm a good multitasker.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I'm really.
I did not see you look away
what
at
are we
all.
sponsored by next?
This stream is also brought to you by Bed Noodles. The only noodle to eat while in bed.
That's right. It's the only noodle that'll constipate you and save you money on flushing the toilet.
I'm taking this home with me.
That's why do you always have to take everything?
I can't do this anymore.
You leave it there. All right. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to keep up with me on Facebook, I'm at Another Brick Studio CA. So check that out. We have articles and reviews and everything that we do at nerdbot.com, and we're also on Instagram at nerdbotmedia. Thanks so much for being here, Chris.
I love you,
Chris
guys.
Villain, and make sure you check out Chris Villain and Rachel Litfin.
I love you.
Remember, hashtag Rachel Kapowski, and they're all traitors. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all. See you next week.